Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another top 10 list. Today we are going to look at my most underrated campaigns in Total War, Warhammer 3. Let's just jump right into number 10. And in 10th place we have the Dark Elves and the Lord, Crone Hellebron. I think this is an incredibly underrated campaign. I think it's a lot of fun if you just go and jump in and see what it has to offer. Really solid mechanics for Crone. Really fun starting position all the way in the north. I know most of you guys will probably want to play Malekith or someone else on the roster, but I think Crone Hellebron is a secret underrated gem. I generally make it my personal mission to sail all the way to Old One and make it a L'Oreal really freaking difficult and just completely burn Old One to the ground. And I think with Crone Hellebron's really fun. Really fun campaign. Definitely check that one out if you haven't so already. It's definitely really up there with the rest of the Dark Elf campaigns. Coming in at number 9, my favorite race in the game, Warriors of Chaos, and there's just one that I don't see people very often play, and that is my boy Festus the Leechlord. He has an interesting starting position right in a Brass Keep, and he is so close to the Empire. It's really fun to just rush on over and take Altdorf down and then just burn down the rest of the Empire as well. It just gives a good fuzzy warm feeling inside. He has a really fun playstyle. I mean, you just run in, you have like the healing, the area of effect healing, or the area of effect damage. You can toggle between them. He does an insane, and I mean insane amount of damage. He's almost immune to dying. I think I've never really lost him in a campaign. And I think he is just really strong. And it makes mostly his starting position that he is such a gem, I think. And overall, just the look and feel of this campaign. I really like Nurgle forces, but this one in the Warriors of Chaos is a really good one. Make sure you check out Festus the Leechlord. Coming in at number 8, we have something maybe unexpected for some of you guys, but that's why I think it's underrated as well. It is the Changeling, and I think this is a hidden gem because it's just a like sandbox plus experience. You just start in the Empire once again. I mean, you guys see a theme here. I'm just going to list everyone close to the Empire. No, I'm just kidding. But you start right in the Empire. You can, I mean, terrorize everything. You have your really fun missions that you can basically complete and then have like a giant scheme battle. It's actually fun. The trickster cults, I mean, I'm getting used to it. It's not like most of the factions, and you are pretty terrible at the game. I'm sorry in advance if you actually lose with the Changeling. I don't think you could ever lose with him. He is really busted, but it just makes him a fun experience. You can go wherever you want. You don't even have to go for your objectives. You just want to go and run all the way to the Badlands or to Lustria, whatever. You can do all of that, of course. I think it's just a really solid campaign, and you definitely should check this one out as well. Coming in at number 6, it's going to be one of the Tomb Kings, and I already mentioned him in my most fun campaigns per race, and that is Arkhan the Black. I think most of you guys would probably prefer to play Cetra at all times here, but I always default back to Arkhan the Black. Such a cool campaign that I don't really see a whole lot of people playing. I think maybe with the addition of Nagash in 2026, crossing fingers here, hopefully he comes out in 2026, you never know, but I think he can actually play a bigger part like some of the other Mortarchs. But Arkhan the Black is already, for me personally, a really solid campaign. And I always just like to roleplay him a bit and take care of Cetra if he's still alive, go after Khalida, He's just really strong with his spells as well. He has the purple sun, so he can actually fuck shit up and absolutely terrorize the desert here. He also has diplomatic relationships with vampire coast and vampire counts. For some reason, you always have a good relationship with Luther Arkhan. Don't really have any benefits because of it, because, well, Luther is getting absolutely crushed, as well as Manfred von Karstein, so you're pretty much on your own, and that's okay. The Tomb Kings are really strong. Definitely play Arkhan the Black. Coming in at a number 6 is a lord I recently actually really fell in love with. He is so beautiful. He is magnificent. No, I'm just kidding. It's Skrag the Slaughterer of the Ogre Kingdoms. I actually, when I started playing the game, I didn't really like the Ogre Kingdoms. I don't know what it was, but recently I played all of them and it just clicked for me. And mostly it was because I was playing as Skrag. I don't know why I really like this campaign, but it's so good and I hardly see anyone playing it. He just absolutely empowers his army so much that I really love it. I mean, overall the Ogre Kingdoms are really damn strong, but I feel like the starting position of Skrag compared to the rest, so not starting in the Empire this time as the Man-Eater, for example, but Skrag, really solid position, can just go wherever he wants. You can pick your battles, you can pick your enemies, you can do whatever you like. Definitely check out Skrag the Slaughterer. And we are already halfway through our list here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying videos like this as well. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you do. I will put out way more videos like this. Normally I of course do a compilation of a full campaign I'm playing, so definitely check that out on my channel as well. I have lots of campaigns and challenges. But we are going to continue here with our list, and at number 5 we have Khazrak the One-Eye of the Beastmen. I regularly actually play the Beastmen, and I always default back to either Tarox or the Khazrak here, the One-Eye, and I absolutely love him. I mean, you can see the team here once again. I mean, you start right in the Empire, and your only objective is to make the Emperor to make a really difficult situation actually possible for the Empire. You always just want to go and burn down everything that Karl Franz has, and I think that actually makes it so fun. Tarox is of course a really powerful lord, but I always see people go and play him, so I think that Khazrak is the more underrated one on the roster. Also a really fun one to be playing. Definitely check him out. Definitely try to get used to the horde mechanic and the hearthstone mechanic of the Beastmen. It's some getting used to with the dread and all, and buying your unit caps and whatever, but it's really fun to do. It's a really old lord as well. I think you can already play him in like Warhammer 1 or something, so it's crazy that he still carries over to this day. Coming in at number 4, it's going to be a vampire count lord, and no, it's not going to be Kemmler. I really debated about Kemmler and the lord I'm actually picking, and it's going to be Helman Ghorst. It's a really fun, although sometimes tedious campaign, but if you just hear me out, you can just pick up Helman Ghorst, go in, spam a whole bunch of zombies, get all your bonuses and buffs for the zombies, all your technologies, whatever, and you have absolutely a blast. Just don't go to turn like 100 with only zombies, because you have to fight everything manually. I think it still can be done though, because he just burns down everyone. You just need Helman Ghorst, and with the rest of your armies you just need like a mortis engine and some of the corpse cards, and everyone is basically invulnerable. You have like 500% healing cap for your zombies. It's absolutely insane. Definitely a really fun campaign to check out. And if you want an easy legendary campaign victory, so if you are going after the achievements or something, just go after that with Ghorst. I think Isabella and Vlad are the go-to picks for this race, of course. But Ghorst is definitely up there and is definitely a gem. Now we're entering the top 3 of the list already, and I know who I am going to start it off with. It's going to be a Wood Elf Lord, and it's not going to be Dryga. It's going to be Durthu. Durthu, a really old Lord yet again as well. Has a bit of an boring starting position, I must say, but the units he empowers, the 4 spirit units, are just so fun to spam. I once did a 3-man only campaign with him, and you just wreck everyone, conquer everything. It's so easy, but it's so fun. I think the Wood Elves are quite underrated as a race as a whole, I must say. I think they can use a little bit of a rework, I would say, but I always love to play Durthu. He just feels so powerful, and he can just not be beaten. And sometimes you just need that power trip to like activate yourself to play Warhammer once again and just go after everyone. Coming in at the number 2, it's probably going to be, at the moment, one of the hardest campaigns in the game, and I think that's what makes it so beautiful as well. If you like a challenge, if you want to do something on Legendary with all the AI set modifiers turned all the way up, and you want to hate your life, please go ahead and play Markus Wulfhart here. It's actually going to be a lot of planning, strategizing, hoping that none of the Chaos Lords team up on you, because you're definitely going to have a really bad time in Lustria. It's like a really clusterfuck of all kinds of legendary lords at the moment. You have the mask, of course, that got dropped next to you as well. You of course have Skull Taker, that's going to wreck your early game units, and you only have like these basic units that are immediately recruitable, and the reinforcements from the Empire only give you the more powerful units to bolster your armies. So try it out. I think it's a really fun challenge, and it's underrated because there are not a lot of these kinds of campaigns left, and I think that CA could actually make it more of a challenge to play more of campaigns like this, and that's what makes it so fun. And now at the number 1 position, it's actually a lord that I barely see anyone playing, but it's really fun as well. Definitely an underrated campaign, and someone mentioned in one of my earlier videos, if you can pick dragons, pick the dragon, and I feel that is a sign this is referring to Prince Imrik, the dragon lord here. Really fun starting position, definitely up there with like Markus for a challenge. I think Markus is way harder, but Imrik is definitely a fun challenge as well. You can easily get overwhelmed by a bunch of different enemies, and I think that's what makes it fun as well. And you of course have the dragon taming, the mighty unique dragons that you can find in your travels across the world, and you can actually get in your armies. It's really fun. Definitely check them out. Imrik is a really strong lord as well. He is kind of a one-man army sometimes, and he also has the local recruitment duration -1 turn for dragon and dragon princess units, so it's definitely recommended you just spam dragon princes and dragons, although dragons are not the strongest units in the game and can easily be overwhelmed by like the anti-large units, but it's really fun to just have a dragon army and just fly through the campaign with all of your dragons and dragon princes. Definitely a fun one, nice one to close out the list. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time.